This is a review of the movie called A Matter of Life and Death, 1946, with David Niven and Raymond Massey. And here he is in minute one, an hour and a half into the movie, towards the end, where they are battling for the life of this soul who's deciding to go back to life. And anyway, it's very abstract. But he says, "America, sir, is the only place where a man is full grown." Now, what a deep statement, because really what we're looking at is where they found this book called Broken Children, Grown-Up Pain by Dr. Paul Hegstrom. He basically describes that human beings have the age of directives when they're children, or age of decision when they're an adult. And most people are traumatized in the age of directives, and that will stunt your growth, because that's when adrenaline kicks into your thalamus, and all your decisions in your life are then based on your thalamus instead of the abstract consequences of having your dopamine, epinephrine, serotonin come in as an adolescent, and then it makes you into a mature adult. So what we're seeing is an arrested development, especially of any big country that has been traumatized, and you can guess there's a giant one right now that never had a chance to grow up from an infantile way of making decisions, and also having a really good, this book is, or just listen to any interview by Paul Hegstrom. There's a movie about him with John Ritter, about how he came to this understanding, and this is a breakthrough. This is one of the best research and development things that America has come across, is real psychology, not based on Freud and sexuality, but based on life experience and growing up from an infantile. So, for instance, hoarding is something that a lot of people don't understand, and what a horrible thing for an entire neighborhood to have one hoarded house, because it'll affect the entire neighborhood because of all the rats and vermin and that's one example. But a hoarder is basically stuck in a babyhood, infantile place of trauma, because a baby wants to have everything around him. That's just one example. You can dig a little further, but everything points psychologically to, in a scalar jump, to how nations behave and how they're being manipulated by people that are very nefarious.